I'm gonna spoil some things about this movie. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Firestarter. It's a Stephen King adaptation. Apparently, it's a remake. I didn't know that going in, so I know nothing about the movie. This little girl, her name is Charlie. She can set things on fire with her mind. And her parents are on opposite sides of the fence. The husband, he wants her to suppress her abilities, just keep it under control. The wife wants her to learn how to control it because apparently there's some agency after them, and the wife wants Charlie to be able to defend herself. Charlie's 11, and when she goes to school, she kind of gets bullied, and she has to really work on suppressing her abilities. But of course, she can't, and she blows something up in the bathroom, and then the authorities are called, and then the people are put back on their radar of finding the family. So the family has to go on the run. The thing I will spoil about the movie, because I didn't know this going in, but the parents have abilities too. So the husband can, what it's called, like push stuff, so he can make you believe certain things. So like at one point, I know he like runs like a, what is he, like a psychologist or something, and people will talk about stuff, and then he'll push a thought into their head, and they'll feel better and pay him. The mom apparently could move stuff with her mind, but it's like she suppressed her own ability. Like she doesn't want to do it because when it was time for her to use her ability, it took a while. Like she was rusty. And apparently Charlie has their abilities as well as her own abilities. So she's like a superhuman child, and the agency wants to study her, as they say. And it was just boring. Like the agency, the person that they call captain that was in control, that was supposed to be the bad guy, she was corny. We didn't get any backstory of anything. We just see the child, and it's like she set something on fire as a baby, and then it was like, oh, okay. And next thing you know, she's 11. We don't know that the parents have abilities. We don't know what experiments went on. Like they don't really give us anything. The thing that stood out the most is the music. The music sounds really cool. The theme is dope when she starts putting stuff on fire. But for the most part, it's a basic movie where the father and the daughter is based on the run, and some guy is after them, and he has abilities too, which was pretty cool. But he didn't really get to use them after the first time he used it because he made somebody talk without actually talking, and then he was like, "You think you're unique?" Like other people didn't know that he could do that, and it was just. It was confusing why they didn't give us more backstory on this organization and what they were doing to people. That would have been helpful. Charlie, she doesn't really get to cut loose until the end of the movie. That's when it's really interesting, when she doesn't care. When she's trying to save her father, then it gets interesting. But other than that, it was just like, this is boring, and I want to leave. It's one of those movies that if it's on cable, you might check it out, but it doesn't get interesting, or it's not really good unless she's using her abilities or trying to learn how to use her abilities. That's when it's cool. But Firestarter, definitely not something you need to rush out and see. I think it's on Peacock, but I did go to the theater to see it. But if it's on Peacock, I guess watch it there. But other than that, pass. But those are just my thoughts. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you thought about it. If you've seen the original, let me know what you thought about that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.